worst experience was when the person I supported lost an election, which is Murtala Yakubu Ajaka, who contested for governor. We didn't lose. The election was taken from us. The victory was stolen. So I think I stayed like 2 days without coming to social media. Yeah, there are some people who I know take some things too personal, and I give them their space because I wouldn't want to be disrespected, and I wouldn't want to disrespect anybody. Of recent, Legacy Skillz reached out to me about the newest song from KOGI Morale, which I promoted. Even when the owner of the song never acknowledged, I don't care. Number one, our luck is Israel Okai. Second person is one boy, and one boy is a son to former Eje Olamaboro. He's a cartoon boy.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Welcome to another episode of Entertainment Extra on Iganya TV with Legacy Skillz. On this episode, we'll be discussing social media as a tool to promote entertainment in KOGI State.
And the guest we have brought for you today is somebody that will throw a light on that. But before we introduce him to you, please follow us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel at Iganya TV, follow us on Instagram, on Twitter, and catch every update.
Before we introduce our guest to you, let's go on a quick commercial break. And when we're back,
You'll meet him. You'll meet him.
Iganya TV, digitally cultural.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Our guest with us today is a popular social media activist and socialite. He has used his Facebook space to entertain, educate, and criticize. Recently, he was nominated as the governor of the just concluded KOGI Social Media Awards. Please join me to welcome Ugbede, Omera, Opaluwa.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
So, Your Excellency, sir, can you just introduce yourself to us?
Okay, like you said, anybody who has social media presence or who has a social media account, probably from the side where we come from, should be able to know me. But then officially, let me tell you my name. My name is Omera Ugbede Opaluwa. And like you said, Facebook government has awarded.
Where you from?
Okay. My village is Ida, but my dad settled in Walawo and ruled in Walawo, which is of local government, for some years before he passed on. And today, another of my dad is there, the Atuluku Opaluwa.
Oh, okay.
So that's where I got the Opaluwa name from.
Now, just like you said, rightly said, you're kind of popular. You're popular on the social media space.
Yes.
Now, is there anything, tell us more about yourself outside social media?
Okay. I won't say I'm a serious person, but in reality, I'm a focused person. People tend to use social media live or behavior or my writing to judge my personality, but it has nothing to do with me. I believe social media is a place to come, catch fun, entertain, and live and promote if necessary. That's what I do. And I think from my background, study of mass communication, I've been able to utilize that aspect of social media very well. So people think maybe because I'm troublesome online, or I argue online, or I put some stuffs online, I am like that in real life. I am not. I work in an office, a corporate organization, and I've always worked in an office, a corporate environment, since I finished university from my NYSC days and all that. And I'm just like that. I'm a serious person in real life, but not serious on social media.
Okay. So what has been your best experience or your worst experience on social media in that space?
I think my worst experience was when the person I supported lost an election, which is Murtala Yakubu Ajaka, who contested for governor. We didn't lose. The election was taken from us. The victory was totally. So I think I stayed like 2 days without coming to social media. Yeah, I think that was all. Then my best moment. Every day is my best moment on social media because of how I do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some of your activities on social media have gained some kind of criticism from your friends, your fans, your followers. So if you meet those persons outside social media, how do you
That's true. There are some people who I know that their comments or reactions to my post are nothing so deep. When we see, we relate well, and that's all. And there are some people who I know take some things too personal, and I give them their space because I wouldn't want to be disrespected, and I wouldn't want to disrespect anybody. So you can see me on online quarreling with some people. Some people are people I have known for years that we can never have issue, but people will not understand that. They can even help me join issue with that person, but they won't know that this person deep down is a very close person to me. I have a lot of them like that. We relate well on social media. We quarrel, and that's the end. But there are people who we quarrel on social media and keep that energy in physical.
Okay, so Mr. Governor, sir, as the Facebook governor, do you have your own 5-point agenda? And sorry, what plans do you do you have for your people to feel the impact of your government?
Okay, I have a lot of plans. I want it to, in as much as we make it look like a joke, we do joke online. This governor thing is a joke, but then I would want to have a lot of things to do, but this is not the right place to announce that. So, you said 5, you mistakenly say 5-point agenda. My agenda is even more than 5.
Wow.
So I intend to achieve that hugely. So that's the plan. There are a lot of plans in the offing.
We, your citizens, cannot wait.
So now you have actually used your social media to promote and support entertainers, mostly from KOGI State. So far so good. Have it paid off? Like, how has it been rewarded? Like, has it affected? Is there any as in, like, once you explain to us, how has it been able to impact into the entertainers that you have projected or promoted?
Okay. If you understand me, a realist. I don't fake things. I say things as they are. For social media, right? It has come to stay, and it has really helped entertainment industry. Streaming. If you want to be particular about KOGI State, it has really helped us as well, even when we've not done enough. My page, I do advert there. I collect money for adverts. People pay me for adverts and all that. But there are some promotions I don't collect money before doing, as the spirit leads me, which is like entertainment promotion. I see that we're lagging behind a lot in KOGI State. And only when you travel to Lagos before you can hear about artists succeeding and all that. So I see that we from the KOGI side, we don't have sponsors for artists. We don't have sponsors for entertainers. Everything just looks like a joke to them. We don't have a governor or leaders who have plans for these people. So I feel I thought on my own that there is a way I can use my own platform to support these people, even when I cannot give them money. I can use my social media platform to support these people. And I started it. So when you drop a song and I like, not about tagging me, if I come across a song I like, or anything, or a skit, or a comedy, or whatever, I can just decide to promote it myself. I've done that I've brought so many people to limelight through that, more popular than they were. And I really appreciate that. There are some people who reach out to me before I promote them, maybe when I'm not aware of their new song or whatever. There are some people, okay, for example, of recent Legacy Skillz, reach out to me about the newest song from Agi Morale, which I promoted. Even when the owner of the song never acknowledged, I don't care. It's my own decision to promote. Even if he had paid me, if I don't want to promote it, I won't even accept the money. But nobody pay me for any entertainment post I do. There are adverts that people pay me for, but I choose to support our entertainment because we are lagging behind, like I said. We don't have sponsors. We don't have rich people to support. We don't have committed people to support these talents. And we have a lot of talents wasting. A lot of people that needs this promotion.
Yeah.
So my only little way I can contribute to their own progress or to their talent or to their career is to be posting about their music, posting about their videos, their comedy skits and all that. And I think I've been doing that. And I feel in me that I'm not even doing enough. But I won't stop doing. I'll keep doing that. That's basically what is there, because a KOGI entertainer goes through a lot more than anyone. And they keep organizing events year in, year out. And I feel pains for them, because it's really hard from where we come from to be doing events year in, year out. You can see people, your event can be filled up to the beam and nobody is paying gate fee.
Wow.
This one knows this one, this one knows this one, this one will bring this one in. An event that is meant for table to be purchased for the artist to be able to pay for all equipment, sound system and all that. It's really sad. So I'm urging all of us as well to also support like I'm doing, because it's really tough for them.
Well done. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So me, I'm just excited about this whole governor thing.
Yes. You need to be excited. And there are some characters and qualities that we need in the cabinet that we don't. I'm not sure if you have them. So you might not be in my cabinet. Sorry.
You never can tell, though.
It's unfortunate. So you can see me.
I have to.
Okay, maybe you go for BBL or what do they call it?
So, as the governor, if you're asked to rule the state for one day, like our state, KOGI state, what are the 5 things you would do? The first 5 things you would do for the state?
First of all, I'll try as much as possible to give orientation to our people to know the value of unity and kill that ethnicity problem. It's growing up, it was not there, and now that we are grown, it's there through the social media. But then it doesn't stop somebody like me from relating with the Ibera people or the Okun people. I can tell you the people I've promoted right from time or more on my page is someone like Jumabi. Jumabi is a Yoruba guy. We went to the same secondary school, Federal Government College, Opaluwa.
Okay.
And I've also promoted, of recent, I promoted High Speed, who is an Ibera, who does not even belong to the political family where I belong to. But that's politics. It shouldn't affect the unity or shouldn't bring in tribalism. So that will be my first thing if I become a real governor to govern the state. I think I'll do that first.
Okay.
Yes. Then, secondly, one thing I'll do, quote me anywhere, I will make sure I empower our traditional rulers through any means. When someone is not hungry, they will hardly go for chicken feeds.
Yeah.
And I'm from a royal home and I respect our traditional rulers a lot. Only when there is problem, that is when the politicians get to remember these people. And these are people who handle civil cases in the local environments. And they are doing so well without funds and anything and every other thing. So I'll touch that angle as well before I come into entertainment angle. Like I will make sure there are talents there that will also bring up every year through scrutiny and genuine platform to select those who are actually talented, not just in music. There are people who are talented in dancing and all that, to invest money there so we can get these people connected to international artists and bring them to the limelight.
So aside Maja, which other artists are? Because I've seen you several times. You were one of the, if not one of the, if not the person that started it, you're one of the person that started promoting Maja that makes him to get to the point he gets to. Aside Maja, who else have you really supported the way you supported Maja?
Yeah, like I said,
generally.
yeah, like I said, I've supported. Of recent, you see me posting about Black Fire.
Yeah.
He's a good guy. He's not. I think I've met him physically only once in an event, and we didn't really talk.
Chizu.
And
Yeah,
that was where we met. He also, like you said, the guy as well. The Chizu, I've promoted his song, because the brother, Iliasu, I don't know his stage name. Was like a school song to me when we were in Government College Ugolawo. And these people are so talented. I know some other people that can't even record their name now. So I've promoted them as well. Promoted High Speed and a lot of others. There are some Ibera songs that I post. I don't even know the singer. But after I post them, before they go tag them, you understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Governor, sir, as the Facebook governor, if you're given the power now to lock 5 Facebook accounts, which account will you lock?
I think number 1 I will lock is Israel Okai. You know why?
Why?
Not because I hate him. He's my brother. He's a younger brother. And we're also from the same place.
Okay.
There are some things that are not necessary. To me, they are not necessary. That I should avoid. He won't avoid them. Later, he will express his feelings and come back and say, like, I give up on that aspect. You understand? No, you understand? He posts beautiful things. I appreciate that. I support people the way I do as well, which is okay. But some things that I feel you don't need to talk about them. Then, second person is one boy. One boy is a son to former Eje Olamaboro. He's a cartoon boy.
Oh, okay.
Yes. You know, I am not somebody that money can control my feelings or money controls my contents.
Okay.
If I see any sign of that, I hate it, because this is not what the social media is meant for. It's not meant to always drag and whatever. So I think that's one of the person as well that I will bring the account down.
This will now take me to the next question. If you are asked to evaluate KOGI entertainment sector generally, so how will you rate their performance right now?
Generally, if I'm to rate the talents we have, that's a different thing. If I'm to rate our performance generally, it's on like very, very low, because we're not out there yet.
Yeah.
Because no finance, no sponsors, and no interest from people who should have put interest or invested in music or entertainment generally. Then again, for the talents, we have good talents, a lot of people, you hear about them, Ruga and the rest of them, you even know they are from KOGI.
Yeah.
You understand? So if we are there, if we have the talents already, the performance is okay. But then, generally, our performance is poor because no focus from the people who should have given attention.
So what should be done?
I encourage our big men and so-called big men to please involve their energy in this whole thing to uplift these people.
Okay. So for people that want to have the engagement on their posts like you, what secrets can you share with them to help?
I think it's not a secret. There are some things that are inbuilt. For me, I know how to keep people talking. I can bring up some issues now. It will look controversial to you, but that's my mind. And ordinarily, some people will feel that if I say this, what are people going to say? I don't care about that. It's what I feel. And if I keep it here, I won't feel comfortable. So it's rather, I'll leave it for you who reads it and does not agree with it to feel uncomfortable than me not feeling comfortable by keeping it.
Yeah.
So sometimes I come up with talk about foreign religions, which are Muslim and Christianity. I don't care how they feel. React how you see it. But that's how I feel. You understand? I know how to keep people talking. I nowhere to touch, and then it becomes the talking point or the trending issue. So I think that one is inbuilt. And from the training I have from mass communication, which that aspect of it is new media,
Okay.
it works for me well, and I'm okay with that. So for you as a person, I've forgotten your name.
Joy.
Joy. I don't know what you have interest in. So I will even know how to tell you to have more views or like or whatever, apart from showing you on Yangash or whatever.
Hey.
I don't, because that is what is trending. Like, everybody wants to trend, they wear fire, they do this and do that. I think that's what the other gender do too,
No, I don't agree with that too.
I'm not saying you should do it. At least let's just have some decent ones.
So the Omera we are seeing today that we know before. So what is there anything we should be expecting from the brand Omera? Like Omera, what is there any other things you want to venture in, either in the entertainment or in social media, or like is there anything
Yeah,
we should be expecting?
actually I have plans and to do something like podcast to teach people a lot of things, invite people, talk about so many things like where I live, which is Abuja, the happenings, the security situation, and sometimes I write on
You started something like that.
yes,
Reporting
about bad portion, traffic and whatever.
I remember.
But then there is a work I involve myself, which the ethics does not permit me to go too far in that. So I will either choose between the job and this, so that I will be able to explore. You understand?
Yeah.
So I know I would have gone far if I had continued that.
Yeah, very, very fast.
I know it's capital intensive, but I think I can fund those little ones myself for now.
Like
Then-
when you did that one, you did.
Yes.
I'm very sure the likes of the very dark man, they are nowhere.
They were
I
not,
remember very
nobody
well.
knew about
I
it.
cannot. I'm
Wow.
seeing the video right now.
Yes.
Like in my face.
Yes,
But
you know. And when I reported about that,
It
where
was
a
fixed.
portion where accident always happen, they fix it the following day. You understand?
Wow.
You see how powerful social media is,
Yeah.
you know. So we have to understand the value of social media and utilize it very well, positively, not every time quarrel and whatever. So when you post bad things, that's when they help you share. When you post good things or promoting somebody, they are just reluctant about promotion and all that and share. So I think we need to be encouraged to do that, to use the good side of it.
Any more questions for Your Excellency?
I don't have anything for Your Excellency, but we just have to consider that cabinet thing. So I'm sending my CV.
Like I said, I don't think you're qualified.
Before we round up, we also supposed to do a quick shout out to Uganda TV and the people that are out there that are watching you.
Okay, for those watching me from anywhere all over the world, I urge you to go through the platform of Iganya TV, see what they do and all that. But then I am not sure if the two hosts here, they are aware of the meaning of Iganya. Iganya is something like the direct meaning is Igo Anya Kimano Cheju.
Yeah.
That is something you watch and have interest in watching. You don't get tired of it because it's so beautiful. That's the name and the idea behind this Iganya TV.
Yeah.
I was not told, but I'm a typical Igala person. Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
And I believe I had asked you before now.
I would have told you.
Okay. So I urge you all to go through their platform and share.
This is where we wrap it up on this entertainment extra section on Iganya TV. I still remain your humble host, Legacy Skillz, and my beautiful co-host is still here, Joy Atuluku. From here, we are saying
Bye.
Iganya TV, digitally cultural.